Oh, that guy saw me. And poisoned me. What do these bells do, I wonder? Right, so what did that do? If only you pay attention to what just happened. It said the bells are randomized each time I get in here. What does that mean? That means that each time you find a red bell, it does something else. So how am I supposed to learn what to do? In this case, a red bell might do anything. There's limited bell effects. The bell codes are consistent per run. For example, in one round, a red bell always grants strength. Aha! So next time I find a bell of this color in this dungeon, you'll know what it does. Information. Wow. Alright, so basically got regeneration for a little bit. So we basically, like, you know, get restore here a little bit faster. So now I know what the blue bells basically do. So bells are basically our potions. Yes, I'm playing with a mouse because why not? Does it seem to be like a mouse-oriented like game? Everfrost item. You know this is an item blah blah, so we don't know what it does until I get to it. Bell ringer utility. A structure with two teeny hammers. There's a small little hook on top, exactly fitting a bell. So Bell of Resonance, by the way, grants you 25 turns of regenerate free. What the heck did that do? I get the feeling the snake's being affected by that bell, by the way. Did I take both the bells? Whoops. Oh well. Well, it keeps going, I guess. That's nice. Flamebuster. So, armor, silver quality, defense 4, negate fire, negate X. This effect vanishes immediately. Okay, let's put that on. I have no idea what my goal basically was, but okay. Needle set, weapon, copper quality. 6 attack, piercing ignores defense. A set of owls, surprisingly sharp needles, is a necessity in a craftsman's kit. I guess you found some as well. They're easily able to puncture through enemy defenses through shields, and force shields are too tough to ignore completely. Okay, so basically that's a weapon. So aerospace, excuse me? Those are power fields. You can't break them. I know that, but why did they suddenly appear? Not sure. Probably to lock you in this area. Tunnel devices in the kernel are also down. Basically, you can't leave. Great. Maybe there's a way out in here, then. Oh, okay, so there's like a force shield over here. I got new enemies too. Fanbot. Where will he go? Fanbots are not that risky to fight. They might freeze or disconnect you, but their stats are lacking and their attitude is quite negative. Alright, so it's fast travel. Let's kill off you. It's a mapper. Basically map up stuff for me. Disturb device. Chaos is controlled. Disturb devices get to install some funky vibration in your weapons line, disconnect on the fly. Okay. Prime. Drone. Inactive. Primes are well known for flying all around, being impossible to hit. Also, they inflict disconnect. You of all people should know this. Oh, I can't hit a flying enemy? So it'll hit because it's based on the ground, I guess, but you know. I'm freezing. This water is too damn cold. Your temperature meter tells me this isn't a great place to be, no. You might want to avoid deep water and ice water if you don't have proper equipment. Excellent advice for once. Alright, so yeah, watch out for water, because basically, like, you know, it's bad. Oh, I finally got to hit that guy. The current temperature, -1 cold. It's a few degrees below your best temperature, and you barely feel it. When not negated, 10% accuracy or sight. So, okay. Oh. Clicking on your character will bring up your inventory, by the way. See, this is like a game that's basically meant to be controlled with the mouse, I think. For better or worse. Frigid. Very cold. It's hard to use your senses properly right now when not negated. Oops, I got frozen there. So armed with disconnect. Everything collapses anyway. Your first hit on any target will always inflict a couple of turns of disconnect. Disconnecting enemies have a tendency to attack each other. Okay. Interesting. So we got ourselves a Jade Bell now. Unknown effect, no idea what it basically does. There's a Iridium Bell right there. Alright. Hey, you again. I never got your name. You are not in my database? It's me, Devi. We met earlier. Was that in this dungeon? Cannot confirm. Ooh, I see. There's multiple of you, of course. You're like the villagers, I assume. Affirmative. We do the hard work that humans cannot. And your name is? We are the lead engineers. Create to create. To swerve the dungeon to detect and repair. Yeah, I know. The constructors also utilize us for our robustness. Please don't say that. Our previous armor makes us impossible to destroy. Good to know. Our weaponized arms make us impossible to defeat. Yeah, that's nice. Our steel mind. Oh, yes, I get it. Thank you. Get along. See you around. Alright, so there he is, doing his thing. Crusher utility. A neat machine used for rewiring and refretting parts. It turns them into scrap setups. Useful if you don't care much about drones as much. So I got some stuff here. So basically, like, you know, just turn the stuff basically into other stuff, I guess. How do I use this stuff to make a drone, I wonder? Alright, so all beings emit life for a soul in a way. Some have more soul than others. Depleting something's will to fight will increase soul levels. Life sensors take these soul levels and make sure they go all the way to 0. Well, no idea what the drone parts basically do just yet. So yeah, my definite like feeling here is that this is like a cool like roller and stuff, but it needs to have a lot more tutorials to sort of like explain everything. Oops. There's an absent tinker over there. Humans inactive. Yikes, deformed and all that. This man woman fought to benefit from the drones. In the end, they became one themselves. Okay. Alright, so enemies only fly for so long, I guess. That's good to know. This guy's got a ranged attack, obviously. A drone station. An extremely important part in any engineer's toolbox. Drone stations allow you to easily produce drones and activate them for combat. Okay, so here's how you basically make your drones. So here's basically what I was basically looking for, by the way. This basically lets you make your drones, I guess, to like do stuff with. So here, so sensors, plate, thrust. So that goes up there. This will go right here. I guess it needs a weapon of some sort, which would be right here. So we have to find ourselves a weapon, but then we'll be able to make ourselves a drone. Yeah, of course we can't hurt this guy. An assassin. A shady deformed figure with unclear motives, carries a smoke bomb for obvious reasons. His target is probably long dead. So this is disconnect, by the way. Devi, can you hear me? When disconnected, enemies will no longer be able to distinguish friend or foe. Drone attacks and follow a random entity. If enemies attack the closest thing, and you're disconnected from reality. So, alright. The water here is incredibly cold. Most armor won't help you against this frigid area. Okay. So that guy froze water. What did you drop? So you dropped the connectors, gauntlets, copper quality. So these are network. They always hit drones, apparently. Simple bullet, resource, copper quality. Ammo using guns are, of copper quality. Resistance can be stopped, not activated, apparently. Flare gun. 0 damage, piercing, requires bullets. Marks and inflicts malice sight on an target. Alright, so we got like weapons of some sort. There's some treads by the way for a drone. So note, by the way, if you eat stuff in combat, it actually does take time to do so. Now I got a little bit more health. There's some goggles, so negative 3 defense, negate the disconnect. So I can't be like, if I put those basically on, I can't be like disconnected. I like this idea. Unknown, inactive, large metal plane, broken on the ground, not even useful as decoration. I think this one's broken. How does it look? Like a plane? That can't be right. Wait, can't you see what I see? I have video, yes. I just want to hear your poor describing skills. Shut up, it's doing something. Uh-oh. Yikes, better run. We can't run, it's a boss. That's not an option. In that case, good luck. Alright, so here is the aerial max. So we got ourselves a boss here. And I can't fight the boss because it's a boss. It's flying. Whoop, what's this? Blind! Hard to see when your eyes are covered. What the heck is in here, I wonder? Here's a warhammer. That's not useful to me. Ooh, it's got like a sort of warning system to let you know when stuff is going to happen. That blind is super annoying. Well, that was fun, I guess. We shot the gun. That's annoying. Nope. Well, I'm about to die, by the way, because I can't really fight this thing, so let's just die, see what happens. Diff! Can't handle the truth. So let's see what happens when we die. I guess we unlock some item spaces to appear on our next run. That was rough to watch. What just happened? Basically, a robot punctured you, and you died. I died? Yeah, it's like a near-death experience, except, well, you know. Then how am I speaking to you? Oh, right. That device I put on you, the third one? That's a trans-temporal soul retainer. I'm not 100% sure what it does. Let me guess, it transported me to an alternate timeline into my body where I was just about to enter the dungeon. Yes, actually. So I'm immortal then? That's just jumping to conclusions, but yes. And I have to keep retrying the dungeon until I get it all at once during a timeline. You're so good at explaining it. Great, I don't even have to know what to do down there. There's a hole to the side over there, useful place. A small controlled side chamber, a tutorial perhaps. I'll check it out probably. Well, why no, there is a tutorial. Alright, well, let's go in here. Welcome to the tutorial. Devi, I'll lend you a hand for this one. So generous, person who I'm known for only 15 years. I know, don't mention it. Let's start with the absolute basics. Moving is simple. Use your legs. Aim, then press left click anywhere or use the arrow keys WSD to walk on the grid. If you're done selecting around, get to the next room please. Also, see the health bar? If it reaches the skull, you die. Don't let it happen. Items are vital, and we have no idea what's down there, so use all that you can find. Move to an item's location to grab it. After picking up an item, press Enter or E to check your inventory. So E is also like, you know, one thing we also like, you know, use like Enter. Press left click on the item to move it anywhere else. Move the items to the proper equipment slot. So this should be like a double click feature by the way, just to like move stuff around, but whatever. Excellent job. So simple, right? Press escape to exit an inventory you're on. Then let's move on. Of course, that takes time, so whatever. By the way, your cogwheel determines many things like regeneration. I'll show you. It always has the wheel tokens. When token is on the top of the cogwheel, it'll activate. Keep track of the tokens and time your hits and escapes. It may matter quite a bit. So we already know about that, but whatever. So there's a dummy variable, mechanical, seemingly worthless pile of scrap, not even worth recovering, free target practice. Ah, perfect, a dummy. You can practice on it. You can only move straight, but you can attack diagonally as well. Stand next to an enemy and press left click to whack it. What, with my wrench? Yeah, it'll hurt it, probably. Great job. Bit primitive, but it works. This will be your primary method of combat. I'll be honest, this is way more effective than I anticipated. You could try hitting harder next time then, or use an actual weapon. Anyway, destroying enemies like this is vital, though if you can hit them, they can hit you. I digress, let's move on. You, chests! They're locked though. Doesn't matter, they look old. Just stand close and hit them and open them. Whatever's inside is now yours. Check your inventory to see what you got and how it works. Press right click on a gadget or any useful item in your inventory to use it. Alright, so bubble pipe, gadget, gold quality, gain accuracy for 2 turns, takes 1 turn to use. Overclocker, gadget, all your drones attempt to fire immediately, cooldown 50 turns. Let's do your signature thing, making drones. It requires parts, so grab those first. Alright. Now, stand next to the drone station and left click. The colors indicate the parts. I'm not an expert at this, unfortunately, so just experiment. So this is actually a weapon this time. I know that each drone requires a core to make, but usually I give them a thrust as well. Is just matching the colors. Arms on the right, thrust in the bottom, core in the middle. It's just matching the colors. Arms on the right, thrust in the bottom, core in the middle. So is this, we're going to repeat this. There's a core. I didn't have a core last time either, I guess, so that's the thing. Now that the parts are there, I can give it a random or custom name. Color 2. Right, that's optional though. When you're done, use left click on a big drone token to get and add to your token bag. So, basically, you can change the name here. Let's go Zesty. And boom! Got it! Drone's ready. Woo! What the heck is this? Zesty? Oh, that's my guy. Drones are semi-autonomous entities that fire when their tokens reach the top of the cogwheel. Otherwise, they just hang around and watch. So what now? It's marked because I basically marked it. It's got those things right there. They're running away from me now, I guess, because I'm like, evil. Ah, look at that. It actually goes to heals itself if it wants to, I guess. Is it a tutorial bugged at this point? I have no idea. I mean, I made the drone, right? So... This might be a bit of a tutorial issue. Like, it has a tutorial, but, Hmm. Blah, blah. We're just gonna escape this and just, like, move on. That goes there, this goes here. See, I basically didn't do stuff right there, I guess, to like, get through here. So basically it's telling me to like hit this at this point, by the way, but you know. I see, there's basically more text here, basically. So basically is I have to like, you know, add this like to the token wheel. Like it's basically like, you know, it's built this time, this guy here, but you know. I didn't have it on a token here, I guess, is a thing. So there you go, got it. So that's basically what I'm wanting me to do, by the way, just to set it up, basically. Hey, did you know drones don't use spare nuggets to heal, blah blah. It's really interesting, they seek them out automatically, and they're self-sufficient little bastards, I get it. Gonna take over the world someday, I bet. And I'll be their leader. You'll be their first sacrifice. Hey, guns! Guns offer advantage, your targets usually can't hit you back. To use a gun, press the right click on them in your inventory. You'll need to press the right buttons for that. Soup can. Well, we know what we're going to do here, basically. Aim through the force field. A red line means the shot will smash a wall. A green line indicates a hit. Perfect. Guns are not very strong, though. I'm sure you've figured that out. Being able to shoot anything seems like very strong to me. Limited bullets cannot be weaponized. No special tags. All that stuff. Still great, though. You're a human, so eating is important. I have reason to believe food does appear in this mechanical hellscape. Food, mostly fruit, can be found in grass. Eating it heals you, increases your overall health too. Remember, press the right click on the items in your inventory to use them. I got it, thanks, geez. Food. So I've got quite some advanced technology on you, like those sensors. Hold control and press left click on anything to check it, so you already know about this. It doesn't take a turn, and I'll send you some info. So machinery, ooh, fancy machine. This bad boy can weaponize stuff, we already know about that. There's a fire trap, a mapper, stun trap, blah blah. Ow. You know, why basically frozen like that? It'd be cool if actually you could read it, but whatever. Remember, this dungeon is turn-based. Everything is still until you move, and when you move, enemies react. It appears to happen at the same time. It doesn't. You move, enemies move, you move again. Everyone takes their turn. Speaking of which, that dummy doesn't look so happy. Yeah, I roughed the other one up real bad. Does it? By doing it, it's still functional. Time to fight it. Time to fight it. Use your weapons and your tools. It reacts to your movement, so be careful, please. There's my drone firing, by the way. That was easy. It was close. Anyway, I've opened the last force field so you can come back. Press escape to open the main menu. You can always return from there. Hopefully you now know what you're going to have to deal with. I still don't understand many of these things, you know. Figure it out in a dungeon. You've got all the time you could ever ask for. Alright, so I'll note that the idea of having a tutorial is like cool and all, but it really should have basically happened before the run because I basically played for an hour and didn't like figure out what I was basically doing, which seemed a little bit odd. But other than that, you know, you basically see what the game's basically all about. Basically make like drones like to sort of do stuff, and you have like sort of like a brogue wheel basically to like, you know, make stuff happen. Could be interesting in game, but whatever. That's enough like, you know, playing it for now. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.